long time ago, I saw this video by Charlie McDonald, which was essentially a time capsule video, and I wanted to kind of do one of my own since apparently I'm not creative enough to come up with that idea on my own. What he did was record a video of himself talking about where he's at in his life, and he's going to watch it again in 10 years when he turns 30. And I thought that was a really just a neat idea. And I want to do the same thing teaching at this school in China. And what I want to do is just talk to me essentially, and watch it again in 1 year after that is over. So right now, obviously, the big thing right now, future Austin, is you're trying to weigh all of these different options about which schools to pick, which schools don't sound good, which ones do sound good, which schools are honest, and that kind of thing. And it's a bit overwhelming to you right now, the idea of just making this giant commitment for 1 year of teaching of all things at a children's school. I'm kind of known here within my family and friends as being someone who's not really kid friendly, but it was really weird that in China I actually was pretty kid friendly, and I loved hanging out with Chinese kids, which was a complete shock to me and something I haven't really talked about to my family, because I don't think they would really understand. You're experiencing a little bit of that same feeling that you had before you went off to Lanzhou. The kind of the doubts and the concerns and uncertainty and all of that's kind of swirling around in your head and affecting your decision. All these kinds of things like, oh man, what's my Chinese gonna be like when I come back? Am I gonna really know what I want to do with the rest of my life? Do I want to teach in China? Do I want to teach in America? Do I want to go to grad school? Do I want to do all these things? And at the moment, I'm not really sure. And maybe as time goes on and you get that experience over there, you might know what you want to do. I wish it was more two-way. We could sit there and talk to each other, because I'm really curious about what advice you may have to offer me with your wisdom from having that experience. I think that'd be really cool. But I don't know. I may make a video response in 1 year, actually, responding to myself, which I think would be kind of cool. So I don't know. All these things are going on, and it's hard to know what the future holds. It would be a really good thing to experience being over there for a year as a teacher, not just as a student who's hanging out and just studying, but as somebody who's actually got real responsibilities to fulfill to students. To help them grow as people and help them grow in their language, and also be a representative of America at the same time for kids who maybe have never had a foreign teacher before. And it's a big responsibility, and it'll be interesting to see how I handle it. And I hope, future Austin, that you handled it really well, and you had the best time that you possibly could, and you made the most of everything, and that you didn't spend time alone in your room, and you went out and you talked to people, and you traveled to a lot of places, and that you just really lived life to the fullest, and you had just the best time. Like that blog from Poison Arrows, like her little post about China. Her life in China was really good in regards to the fact that she became one step closer to the person that she always wanted to be. And I hope that as I go through this experience, that I become one step closer to the person that I want to become. And I hope, future Austin, that you have found true fulfillment in that job, and it gives you a clearer sense of who you are, and what you want to do, and and you have more respect for people in the world in general, and you have a better idea of how people thousands of miles away go about living their lives. And that's, all that I, can say. And I hope that in 1 year, you will look at this video and be able to say that you have seen more, and you've done more, um, and you feel like you have, I don't know. It's just, there's just so many feelings going through my mind right now that I could express, but I really can't. And so, future Austin, I hope that everything works out for you. So, I guess that's the end of the video. I'll see you later. See me later.